Remember the Wiener Boat of 2025 or the warning from the amusement park to keep your mouth shut? This is a special rebroadcast of What a Weird Week.
Hi, everybody, it's Weird.
This is like crazy being here.
Weird.
Really weird tales.
Bigfoot eats out of my trash.
Well, I got a great show for you today with some wonderful weird stuff.
Hi, friends. I am Scott, and this is What a Weird Week. I am Scott from the future, but we're about to launch into a past episode from 1 year ago. See how many of these stories you remember. If you're new to our program, what we do usually is we go back through the news of the week and we pick out 10 of the weird stories, weird news, odd news. But I'm on vacation, so we have a special rebroadcast. And then at the end of the episode, we will have a brand new song for you that goes into detail about how I am spending my vacation. It's catchy. I promise you, it is a catchy one. So that's coming at the end of the episode. By the way, this one was recorded in my garage.
Number 10.
Number 10, just a nice one, a world record where a fellow from Trinidad and Tobago played the steel drums for 31 consecutive hours, and that is a world record. The longest marathon playing of steel pan or steel drums, 31 hours. Joshua, the musician, initially wanted to play for 30 hours. And then somebody was like, ooh, we accidentally set the timer to count down from 31 hours. And Joshua was like, well, let's do it. I've got the adrenaline pumping. I'm on a roll. That's me paraphrasing, but I believe capturing the energy. And so congratulations, Joshua, the world record for longest marathon playing of steel drums.
Number 9.
Okay, number 9. It's getting pretty hot in the garage, I have to say. Our garage broadcast, maybe not such a great idea. Number 9 is a story that might make you angry. I don't understand art. I'm not sophisticated, but I watched this surveillance video and I was like, ooh, anger rising. So it's the story of the museum in Italy where they have a chair on display. It's not a real chair. It's a work of art, a crystal-covered chair inspired by Vincent van Gogh. And they released security footage this week of a couple who waited until staff left the room where the chair was, the museum. And then this couple started getting photos with the chair and getting cutesy with the chair. And, oh, am I going to sit in the chair? Should I sit in the chair? Oh, it's a valuable chair. Look at me sitting in the chair. And so they broke the chair of the fellow when he sat in the chair. It broke and they took off and their identity still unknown. It happened in April, but the museum made headlines this week because they released the footage. And they were like, just a reminder, this is how not to behave at a museum. So that was one of the things. But then they also took the opportunity to thank people who don't destroy art. They were like, to the many of you who have come through the museum enjoying the art and not destroying it, thank you. So if you want to see the surveillance footage, we'll link to that. Again, it might make you angry because it was flagrant. And then they didn't fess up to it. They destroyed the thing by being cutesy or whatever, and then they just took off. I'm angry again. Go to shownotes.page if you want to watch that.
Number 8.
Number 8 is the over-tourism and ways to deal with it. Spanish locals shooting tourists with water pistols in Barcelona. That's one of the stories we linked to, but you hear this, it's a buzzword now, over-tourism, where a lot of famous places, tourists come in, the price of everything goes up. There's, it's crowded and it's frustrating as a local. So one of the ways to get a modest amount of vengeance, shoot the tourists with water pistols. That's what they're doing in Barcelona. I'm not 100% sure that's legal. I'm not 100% sure you would not get in trouble for shooting tourists with water pistols. I'm not weighing in on, whether over tourism is good or bad. Where I live, it is not a problem. We have a zoo with a clam and I think a squirrel, but the squirrel is on the outside of the fence. Anyway, I can't really relate, but we'll link to the story, the over-tourism story. Go to shownotes.page.
Number 7.
Number 7 is the amusement park Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, United States of America. They made headlines because they issued a warning to their patrons. Have fun, but keep your mouth closed while you're doing the rides because cicadas. A lot of bugs, and as you enjoy the rides, you want to smile and laugh, but if your mouth is open, you might end up with a mouthful of cicadas. That's kind of the whole story.
I highly recommend closing your mouth because we had walked by people when we got off the ride who said that they caught a couple.
Yeah, why don't we stop there on that one? Click the show notes if you want more details. Shownotes.page. There's a lot of TikToks featuring those cicadas.
Number 6.
Number 6 is a nice story about a number of students and first responders, and all centered around physical fitness and education about, being healthy, a healthy lifestyle. In California, 1,400 and some people got together and they played red light, green light, and set a new world record for the biggest game, the biggest gathering of people playing red light, green light. That's the whole story. It's not that unusual, not that weird. It's not swallowing cicadas on a roller coaster, but a nice uplifting story. Congratulations to everyone involved in that world record.
Number 5.
Okay, we have a good mystery, a bona fide good mystery on our hands. And number 5, this is about mysterious radio signals under the ice in Antarctica. And this is not from a tabloid. This is from a real science, I'll link to all of this, real science website. There are balloons over Antarctica collecting data. They have antennae, however you say it. And they start picking up these strange radio signals from under the ice. And the researchers say what is happening defies the laws of physics. They're trying to crunch the numbers. The data was collected a while ago, and they're trying to figure out what exactly it all means, because the radio signals would have to travel through 6,000 miles of solid rock, something like that. Shouldn't be possible, but some strange radio signals are coming from under the ice, Antarctica, and that's where we're at right now. It's still a mystery. You want to do a deep dive on this one, read all the stuff. We'll link to it if you click shownotes.page.
Number 4.
Number 4, we want to send a shout out to the Animal Rescue League of Iowa. Thank you for what you do. They shared on their social media how they were called out to a Buffalo Wild Wings location to wrangle a live chicken. One of the quotes is, "What the cluck?" No, it's not like the Buffalo Wild Wings location took a shipment of live chickens. It just happened to be a chicken at the wings place, and that's kind of the mystery of it, and it's sort of elegant. The headline kind of says the whole thing, and the mystery lingers, and what the cluck.
Number 3.
Number 3 is a weight loss hack, so I gotta say, consult your physician, your dietitian, your trusted spiritual leaders before you embark on any weight loss journey, or any journey, or before you get out of bed in the morning. Consult your physician every morning. This is a hack, they say, and it's based on a study, and we link to all of this in the show notes. Adding hot peppers to meals can reduce food intake by up to 18%. So I could stand to lose a few pounds, personally. This one interested me. Perhaps you want to read the whole thing. I'm going to stop there on it, but I will put all the details in the show notes. If you wanted to reduce food intake, this might be something to look into. Shownotes.page for more.
Number 2.
Number 2 is a funny protest, an unusual protest for sure. I've never heard of this one, but I don't know. I don't want to weigh in on the politics of why they were protesting the Mecklenburg County Commission meeting in North Carolina, United States of America. I'm here in the East Coast of Canada trying to mind my own beeswax. I'm not sure the nuances of the protest, but this is what they did. The protesters allegedly released a whole bunch of crickets into the county commission meeting. So they had to stop the meeting, and somebody had to get a vacuum cleaner and vacuum up all these crickets. That was the protest. I've never heard of that one before. Bonus headline. Ohio man builds hot dog boat and sets sail on Lake Erie. That is a bonus headline this week.
We made it to Lake Erie on the wiener boat. I'm going to head out to Kelly's Island, see how far I can get.
A fun video to watch. A fellow, he calls it a wiener boat. It's a speed boat that looks like a hot dog in a bun. Hot dog only has mustard. I know maybe you're passionate about what goes on the hot dog and what's officially good on a hot dog. Well, this is a wiener with mustard, and the fellow is sitting in the bun, about mid-bun. He is on Lake Erie, just racing around in his wiener boat. It's fun to watch. Shownotes.page if you want to check out the video. Honorable mention. This one is, I don't want to treat it lightly. It's not funny. It's just weird. At first, you might think, oh, that's kind of kooky, but charges have been laid and stuff. So this is about the fellow who found out he was married to a lady. He had no knowledge of it, but she somehow convinced somebody to sign a legal document that she was married to the fellow, and he just found out about it, and it's in the headlines. So now he's going to, he has to get everything reversed and all that, go through all of that rigmarole. This happened in Beverly Hills, California, United States of America, where the police chief says, I've never seen anything like this before in my career, where somebody could get married to another person, even though the other person wasn't present for the ceremony. The lady, charges have been laid. I mentioned one of them is felony stalking charges. So this is to be continued. If you want to read the whole story, we'll link to it. Click shownotes.page.
Number 1.
Number 1 is the scam you need to know about. Maybe you wouldn't fall for this. Maybe somebody you know needs to know about the scam. It made headlines because a family lost $100,000. This is a family-run soda company in Connecticut that made headlines because someone in that family lost $100,000. Here's how it goes. They were told they won a bunch of money from Publishers Clearinghouse, like $5 million. And send us a void check. Just write void on a check. Send us that. Don't forget to write void because we don't want your check. We just want a void check. Write void on it. Send it to us. We'll arrange to get you your money. But then that void written on the check got changed into a name, Viola Smith. So they took the word void, carefully crafted it into Viola Smith, and Viola Smith cashed that check. That family lost $100,000. That's the scam. Don't fall for it. Spread the word. We'll stop there, and I thank you for listening to our garage broadcast of What a Weird Week. There's a sensation that's sweeping the nation. Oh, yeah.
Do it right.
An obligation when you are on vacation. Oh, yeah.
It's out of sight.
You wake up at the crack of dawn. You put your sweatpants on. Let's get these boxes gone. Let's get these boxes gone. Cleaning the garage, moving boxes, cleaning the garage. Don't hurt your coccyx, lift with your legs. Don't hurt your back, break them on down and put them into a stack. Cleaning the garage.
And that's a fact.
If you don't have a garage, well, that's okay. I said, oh yeah, that's okay. 'Cause maybe it's your attic that is in decay. I said, oh yeah, it's haunted and gross. It's the hottest day of the year, but you promised your darling dear, and you're all out of ice cold beer. You're out of ice cold beer. Cleaning the attic, moving old junk. Cleaning the attic, what's in that trunk? It might be treasure or a haunted doll, or a bunch of souvenirs from Montreal. Cleaning the attic and we're having a ball. Let your groove light shine, and it don't cost a dime. Woo! Cleaning time. It's time to clean and sweat. It's time to clean and sweat, and mostly sweat.